Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the smartest people on the planet, except they're not, they just believe they are. A very intellectual conversation on the dating app Bumble. What is your take on the AGI and the singularity? I don't know what that means, lol, you're not the only one. I also have no idea what that means. Oh, my bad. I should have given you more detail. AGI is artificial generated intelligence. You've just said AI. That's like the same thing. Like, obviously just trying to confuse it. And the singularity is when it will surpass human intelligence with the ability to replicate/evolve. I thought you might have an interesting view. Well, just goes to show that being a software engineer does not necessarily indicate a high IQ or a well thought out worldview. I beg your pardon. Mate, what are you talking about? I'm guessing this was an opener. What the hell kind of opener is this on a dating app? Mum reads article on very basic particle physics. Did you know quarks come in pairs of 2s and 3s? Also, scientists recently discovered a tetraquark pair. Me know I'm blind, deaf and stupid, mama! You gotta. Also, I don't think she said this. No mum has ever sat their son down and talked about tetraquarks to them. But yes, what kind of idiot hasn't heard of the tetraquark pair? At least she tried, I suppose. No, at least I cared. Oh, is this the mark? I didn't think this was real. I feel bad for it. No, at least I cared enough to read the article. If you care. Mesons, baryons, fermions, leptons, gauge bosons, hadrons, strangeness, charmness, etc. You get the point. No, I don't. You just what are you talking about? Are you saying she needs to learn what these things are? Okay, I'll study harder. Man, she's just trying to bond with you. Like you're obviously quite an odd child. Like no fucker on the planet is into tetraquark pairs. I'm sorry to say, nobody on the planet is into tetraquark pairs. She's just trying to learn some stuff and bond with you. People act like this is hard. I'm 15, and yeah, I do have a really high IQ, 150s, and I can easily do integrated calculus in my head. What? Easily calculate the amount of valence electrons in a nucleus. I don't know what does that mean. And I'm also highly trained in quantum physics. And by the way, I'm totally self-educated. Me, when I watch the first season of The Big Bang Theory, there are no electrons in any atomic nucleus. I can't verify if this information is true. I failed physics. Is this chemistry or physics? I don't know. I don't care. I make YouTube videos for a living. I don't need to know these things. Alright, it's just a picture of 4 women in a garden with a dog, and they're having a lunch or something. Backyard Betty's food, titties and rosé make the Friday go round. Jealous. Say, would you ladies like to learn something interesting? School may not be in session, but that does not mean you can't learn. See, there's something called the post-ejaculatory What? The post-ejaculatory refractory. Is he talking about postnut clarity or something? Which is a recovery phrase after orgasm, during which is physiological. Can you stop using big words? Christ. Physiologically impossible for a man to have additional orgasms. But get this, there is no such recovery phase when the male is introduced to a new female sexual partner immediately post-coitus. Man, you've been watching too much Big Bang Theory, brother. So what I'm trying to say here is, well, I guess I'll have to dumb it down for you. Oh my god. I guess I'll have to dumb it down for you. If the 5 of us hung out, well, we would have a pretty good time. No, you're not gonna have a good time. No, you could be the most attractive person on the planet. That line would not work for you. I was reading college textbooks in kindergarten. I was reading well above my grade level. I continue to read volume. That's not a word I've ever seen in my life. It hasn't done anything special for me other than make me more self-aware. Yeah, all right, you were reading college level textbooks. Yeah, all right, you were 5 years old doing that. Just to flex, I know how to drink water. Meh. Me, an intellectual, has known how to drink water all my life. This does not impress me. This does not impress me one bit. Review for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, this movie is a certified snooze fest. First of all, I have an IQ of 135, which is bordering the likes of Albert Einstein and other. This is a review of a movie about apes. What does your IQ have to do? So believe me when I say that apes or whatever shouldn't be able to talk because yes, they can't talk in real life. It's fiction! Apes or whatever shouldn't be able to talk in real life. Not some silly little monkey fancy that this movie wants us so desperately to be invested in. God, wait until this guy finds out about Star Wars. Apes lack the neural connection to form proper vowels and words. Secondly, when they were chanting Hail Caesar or whatever, I was low-key getting major. I'm not going to say that because that will get clipped out of context vibes. Which is like a little strange. Have you, like, obviously you got a very high IQ. Have you never looked into like Roman history? However, I realised after seeing this for the first first time that there were a few movies that took place before this. Ah, yes, I see the 135 IQ is coming in handy here. He realizes that this is indeed the fourth part of a movie series. A few movies that took place before this that may have been important, but I don't really bloody care to go back and watch those, not gonna lie. I don't know how someone can invest so much money, time, and energy into making such a boring movie and put it into theaters. Did they honestly think people would buy this? Yeah, no, man. Like, you. To be fair, you're right. Monkeys cannot speak. Like, this is true. Fuck, I really love those movies as well. I Am the Gang. Yeah, it was the gang. You and your mum. You and the science club, you little nerds. We all sat around going, ha 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 ha. They think the apes can talk in real life. Do they not know they don't have the neural connections able to do that? I and the gang fell asleep multiple times. Yes, the gang, because I saw this with friends, which I do have, I believe it or not, because it was so friggin' boring. Do yourself a favor and don't see this terrible movie. Don't even try to cancel. I hate it when people are like, oh, you don't cancel me for this. Don't cancel. What the fuck? What do you even mean? Yes, everyone's gonna be in uproar on Twitter about this fucking 1-star review of Planet of the Apes 4. Don't even try and cancel me for this, which I know people just love to do. It's just my stupid little opinion. 3 out of 5. That's a very high score for this very scathing review you gave. And also you gave it 1 star. What kind of beer do spiders drink? Bug Light. Oh, that's a good one. Bad joke. Spiders are not bugs. Only insects of the order what the fuck? Hemiptera classified as bugs, and spiders aren't even insects. Maybe if you drank fewer beer and spent more time studying, you would know that. But it's your life. They eat bugs, you big dumb bitch. Got him. This had nothing to do with the topic at hand. Nice content. I've always felt compelled to pursue the greatest interests of mankind, to wit, a way to be influential, powerful, and protected. Always felt the need to be recognised wherever I go, not because I am proud or clamorous, but because of who I am and what I represent. The enemy is gasping to find out more knowledge about the human race and the things that not everyone is destined to know. I wish to blossom into the enlightenment that our forebears wanted us desperately to gain. Why does this have 404 likes? Who's liking this shit? Especially if it had nothing to do with the topic at hand. On a post discussing if Snoop Dogg is cool or not. Ah, yes, a very intellectual conversation. What is cool? I want to know what the word means, but think philosophically about the question and answer yourself. OP is obviously the epitome of cool. It seems to me that is exactly the point. It's made up as we go along, and while I appreciate the art of making an act look effortless and flamboyantly nihilistic portrayals of this fight, fuck man, say some normal words, defying conformity, etc. This seems a harder sell to me, like all the constituent pieces I don't even know what he's saying. I don't know what this guy's saying. I was good at English at school. I got B's. What does this mean? Like all the constituent pieces don't quite fit the archetypal mold that would otherwise seamlessly mate, what are you talking about? You just pulled out the thesaurus. I'm like 90% positive this sentence doesn't even make sense. Somebody got a thesaurus for their birthday, a flamboyantly nihilistic portrayal leading to a constituent pieces misfitting an archetypal mode, whatever the fuck that's supposed to. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not. This makes me feel less stupid now. Lol at the tired old thesaurus slam Dinosaurus Rex. Picturing your little claws struggling at grasping the nuances of self-mockery before vehemently attacking the keyboard. Guess it doesn't matter when you parked at the Jurassic... Mate, shut up. I don't know what to tell you here, pal. I've been told my entire life that my words matter more than the words of others. I've been called perfect countless times by men and women alike. I've been called a god on numerous... Yeah, for what? What are you fucking on about? And no, not for getting a high score on a video game. Understandably, that sucks to hear, given how your life has played out. But it is true that some people are special and others aren't. Some are good looking and some are ugly. Some are athletic and some are fat. And a surprising number of people just aren't remarkable in any way, but they can still be good people. The problem is everyone in society seems to think they're special, but when viewed objectively, there is nothing to substantiate the notion. I lost interest halfway through this. I don't even know what he's talking about. I am just reading words. The original post was talking about plugging in a HDMI cord. Oh wow, how pretentious could this possibly get? You need education. Vulgar language tells us all we need to know about you. Ha ha ha, what a boomer mentality. Use of profanity is no longer indicative of low vocabulary or lack of... Oh, mate, just... what? Just, like... go ha ha. Just reply with ha ha. You could have left it ha ha ha. Use of profanity is no longer indicative of low vocabulary or lack of intelligence. However, an individual's inability to adjust to cultural changes is usually a good indicator that a particular person is of less than average intelligence. Mate, just fucking reply ha 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 lol boomer. Like, why do you have to do all that? On a clip of a children's show presenting a cool fact. The simple arrow simpletons. Yes, those children are absolute simpletons. How could they not know this? I don't know what this fact is, but yeah, how could they not know this? Lol, Facebook flags my flat earth or pancake earth, saying it's false misinformation. They are trying to push my post down in people's news feeds to keep more people in the lie. Facebook keeping people in the lie that the earth is round. It's been proven in many different ways that the earth is not a globe. Just more proof this it hasn't been proven, and this is not proof. When does it end? I wonder if my taxes are going to go up too. Oh, yes, it must mean that. Like, to keep the lie, you know, like, it costs money for the government to keep the lie that the earth is round. Yeah, it makes sense your taxes will go up. Maybe I might get audited because I won't accept their lies. Lord have mercy on all of us. I don't think this is a person that thinks they're intelligent. I think they just don't realise how stupid they are. Tony Stark, known as Iron Man, you know, in case you guys aren't clued into this, you'd have to be very smart to understand this. Tony Stark, known as Iron Man, would be close to me in terms of understanding and analysis of information. What does that even mean? It's funny as half of this generation couldn't even speak to me on a level remotely close to the last generation's normal level of intelligence. I have to use stupid buzzwords to get any sort of point across. Yeah, same. Like, I always have to throw in a skibbity or a phantom tax to people these days just to get a point across. This has been a reoccurring occurrence during my existence, as I literally, in bold and caps, possess intelligence at 143 IQ. So it's expected that I'll be forced to simplify concepts and underlying abstract thoughts for other individuals to comprehend, but this is coalescing into exhausting reality, as it's extremely beneath the intellectual conversations or even unethical conversations I have. These occurrences just showcase how mentally incapacitated the current generation is. These individuals are unable to even solve basic problems. Yes, unless you put it into terms of what is 7 skibbity toilets plus 4 skibbity toilets, then they'd be able to get it. Bookmarks are lazy. Bookmarks are lazy as fuck and hamper the cognitive benefits of read. What are you talking about? Bookmarks are to books what smartphones are to mobiles. They are too convenient and mean there is no cost associated to reading. I can simply pick the book up and put it down whenever, knowing I'll land exactly where I was. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what if the book is like 600 pages? What, are you just going to open it on the same page? No, what are you talking about? How are you beefing with bookmarks? Like, it doesn't, what the fuck? How does using a bookmark make you any stupider? Like, it's just efficient. Without bookmarks, I have to remember the context of what I was reading and the chapter/page I put the book down. Can you not do that if you use a bookmark? Which means I'm missing out on opportunities to cementify, is that what it says? It's behind an arrow. Cementify memory, and I'm not being encouraged to retain the context of where I was. The bookmarks are laziest. No, man, just shut up. As a person who is a genius, yet never aspires to Sheldon, I'd venture... I'd venture to say that we spend a lot more time thinking about things than we do doing those things. It's honestly annoying, and we rarely realise we're taking too long to get started and end up wasting the day and having to start again tomorrow. Dude really came in here and said, as someone who's also a genius, but he's not as smart as Sheldon. Not as smart as Sheldon. I am smarter than you think. If I'm not talking, I'm learning or studying everything around me. I've seen most everything. There isn't a situation that I haven't been thrown into. The lion's den, fake people, fake phone calls, make-believe stories, things that most people are gullible about. I spot before you try to make them a reality. I spot the lick. I spot them before you open your mouth. Yes, this does pertain to you. Sorry. Like and subscribe if you're well smart.